You already know what time it is. We're about to go the other way. These couples are going through a lot, and we're here to break it all down. Stay tuned.
You're tuned in to AfterBuzz TV, the ESPN of TV talk. Now, let the buzz begin.
Oh, we were way off of the beat, y'all.
I don't know why.
Way off. Welcome back to the after show for The Other Way. You guys know this is our final 90-day show of the night, and we eat it up, y'all.
We're like an
Anything goes in the live chat. We are ready, okay?
We got it all.
So get in there. I'm your host, Alex Bowers. To the left of me, I have Linda and Antwi.
Hi, guys.
A very familiar face. She's on almost all the shows. You guys know Linda. She's a 90-day OG, okay? Then we have Stacey Olivas. Welcome back, Stacey.
I missed
we
you.
missed you, definitely. And she'll be handling our special segment, What Do You Think?
Yeah.
And of course, last but not least, we have Ashley Bowden.
Hey, guys.
Love Ashley. She will be handling the live chat.
Yeah.
Go ahead, hop in it right away. We're
They're
ready,
in it.
and there's a lot to talk about.
Yay!
Now, first question, are Aladin and Laura back together? We will find that out in news and gossip. Linda has all of the hot tea ready for us, so definitely stay tuned. And of course, like I just said, our special segment. You guys don't go anywhere. We're just starting. What did you think of the episode overall, everyone?
I mean, I thought that it was good. I thought that it was a little action-packed, and I was learning a few things that I did not know.
Yeah, I thought it was a really good episode. It kept me on my toes. I was paying attention the whole way, so if I'm doing that, then it's good.
Yeah, this episode made me mad.
Really?
Yeah, certain parts of it really irritated me. I can't wait to talk about it.
Yeah.
I appreciate that it was going a little faster than it normally
was,
does. 'Cause
yeah.
we talk about it slows down, and we're like, oh, this could have been, put into one episode or, a few episodes. But I definitely appreciated the pace.
Monumental
this time.
moments for
Yes,
Karine.
definitely. So we're gonna hop right in. We're gonna start with our boy Corey and our girl. Well, not my girl, but Evelyn.
No, that's not my girl.
That's not my girl.
Oh no, you don't. Yeah, no, you don't. You don't like Evelyn.
No, we have to start with the whole incident that happened on the beach and them calling him Evelyn, them calling Corey Evelyn's ex's name. Was that purposely or was it genuinely an accident? Honest thoughts.
I think it was purposely. I think it was, oh yeah.
It might have been on purpose or not. I don't know, but I think. Let's say it wasn't. Let's say it was like an accident. To me, that just speaks to like the dirt Evelyn could have been doing while Corey was still in the States.
Yes.
I think it also turns in kind of like in the cultural realm, like kind of like a joke. You know what I mean? Like they're kind of messing with him because
Yeah,
it's like
they're toying with him.
it's messed up though.
Yeah. Linda, thoughts?
I think it was on purpose.
Yeah.
I think it was on purpose. I think that they were like riling him up because he's the same person that said that he's been there 4 years on and off. So they know who he is. And if they really thought that it was the other guy, then they would have spoken in their native language because that guy speaks the language. So
Right.
for them to just call out his name and be like, ha ha ha. I think it was on purpose.
It was a joke.
And I understand Evelyn saying, yes, you got to get to know more people. But like you said, they did it purposely, I believe. And they know that that wasn't his real name. So I think, yes, he does need to get to know people, but not just so that they know his name, but so that he builds relationships and they aren't as petty towards him while he's running around and, getting to know where
That's going to be hard.
Yeah.
I could see that for him. That's going to be hard. He's going to have to really try really hard. 'cause
Absolutely.
It's sad, though, because I don't like how they're treating him.
And we learn about Evelyn's past.
Yeah, I don't like how they're hard on Corey. Like, it's not cool. Like, I don't know. She's really hard on him, and I can only imagine there are people there.
I feel like he should have the right to tell her how he feels about her basically cheating on him because she said she needed some space, but he didn't feel like they were on a break, and then she decided that she was going to go back with her ex, right? So she did all of that while he was away. He has a right to feel some type of way. He's uprooted his life. You're the only person he knows out here, and he's having feelings about it. He's like, hey, you know what? I'm feeling a little insecure about this guy. I don't really want to have him in your life. And she's like, I don't want to talk about this. I'm like, oh,
I want to know what you ladies think about breaks. Well, is that the time to just let loose? Or is it just time to self-reflect?
I think it's personally different for everyone. For me, I don't think it's time to let loose, but for other people, they're like, whatever.
Well, I feel like it should be a breakup then, right?
Yeah, I don't feel like you can really put a break is a breakup. I don't do breaks.
Me neither.
This is not one foot in, one foot out. Like we're not playing that
all
game.
or nothing.
I think it was interesting though, going back to Evelyn. She in the beginning of like the season, she was like, "Yeah, I saw Corey, and he would look like such a nice guy." I feel like she goes after super nice guys, maybe, and then she kind of can dominate the situation. And I feel like now you can even see it in her relationship. She's like the one that's calling the shots, and he's like, okay.
Sometimes I get
little
Evelyn,
submissive.
Some like barely. Like maybe I probably understood. No, I shouldn't say sometimes. Once when she made him at the end of the day, when she explained why she made him take the trade. Okay, her explanation made sense. I think that's the only thing I've really. Oh no. To her trying to say, her telling him you're complaining too much. This is what it is. Blah blah blah. But other than that, I don't see it. But Ashley, I know you kind of. Yeah.
Oh, I have a lot to say. I was waiting for you to come to me. Here's what I understand about Evelyn at this point. I understand that she doesn't seem to really love Corey. It seems to be a battle for Corey to show Evelyn or prove his love to Evelyn by doing all these weird menial tasks, and 2, now he should understand that he's trying to live up to the ex-boyfriend now. Bottom line, that's what it is. Because she said it out of her own mouth. She said that my ex-boyfriend was very smart and very kind. He got along with everybody on the island or in Ecuador, and everybody loved him, and I still cared for him a lot. So Corey, that's your competition. Right. That's the issue.
I just think she's emotionally abusive. I think she's like some of the other people, like how we were kind of saying Jesse and Darcy from the other season, 90 Day. She's emotionally abusive, so she probably told this to her last boyfriend too. I feel like she's just like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, and she doesn't validate his feelings. And he just keeps like, no, love me, and she's not.
He's begging for love. He's begging for her love, and it's just not going to happen.
Emotionally, like, sad.
It's just not going to happen. Like as we saw, he was on the beach he said, I was on the beach with the natives trying to, whatever the heck he was doing, helping them with the boat, and he gets back to the bar, and Evelyn's upset that he wasn't there helping her at the bar. So it's like, what do you want him to do?
That's what I was going to say. You can't have it two ways. You can't say, hey, Corey, go out there, make friends, be independent, and stop, like, relying on me for everything, and then turn around and say, oh, but you weren't there. You can't have it both ways. And I also think, too, you got to remember how much he's already put into this relationship. So the reason there is a bar, because of Corey. The reason why you guys have the apartments and all of that, Corey. So be thankful and grateful for what you have. And again, I think that it is a form of emotional control because he's away from his family. He has you, and you know it, and yet you're emotionally and verbally not so nice to him all the time. Right. It's like you're breaking him down. And it's unnecessary because all he's trying to do is have some conversations. And he should be able to validate his feelings with his significant other. There's nothing wrong with that.
Absolutely.
And I think something is still going on with the ex because she clearly said, I still care about the ex and I still talk to him.
Do we know why they broke up?
We can find out, I'm sure.
I think he did something that you know what? No, I misheard Corey on that part. I don't know why they actually broke up, but they're broken up, but not. It seems like he still has a foot in.
Nikki in the chat says the ex must not have money, and that's why.
Oh, absolutely.
That's probably why.
That's absolutely what it is.
I mean, and that says a lot about her too.
Yeah.
Really. I mean, and especially because she doesn't want to get married, so finances. I don't know. I don't want to get. You know what I mean? Like
when she was like, that is not my dream. Remember last episode? I was like,
maybe it's not her dream anymore.
She could only get a super nice guy like him, like a more dominant guy that would not put up with their or someone that was stand up for themselves would not put up with their crap.
No.
That's why she went off after Corey. She spotted him out and she went after him, and I feel like that's how their relationship is.
Yep,
it's one-sided.
Agreed. Now, 90 Day fam, we want to continue growing, and we want you to also watch other shows. Stacey, tell us about the shows.
guys,
girl.
we have so many other shows. Linda's on some pilot reviews. You guys can hit us up on some dramas. There's so much sci-fi, everything on 98. You can also find us on Spotify. Listen to us there. Find us on iTunes. Give us 5 stars there. People that are in the live chat right now, you guys can give us a thumbs up on our video. Even subscribe to AfterBuzz TV Reality. Hit us up in the comments there too. We could do some shout outs to some of the people that are in live chat right now. We love hearing from you.
Shout out Lisa Anderson, Kimberly Mayfield, Nakia Emmanuel May, and Cell O Inc.
Hi guys.
Hi guys. Thanks for joining us. We love you.
Engaged.
And they are
Keep
engaged.
the comments, keep the comments rolling.
I'm seeing some of these comments on the screen, and I'm like, wow, they are going at it in there.
Yeah, Lisa Anderson said Evelyn has zero sense of humor. I would have to have someone who laughs, otherwise shoot me.
She's real dry.
And then Kimberly Mayfield said, if the ex is so great, maybe he was smart enough to run from her.
That's what I'm thinking.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah,
I'm thinking he left her.
Well, she said that they said the ex is still in love with her, though.
So
That's what Corey said.
Is that what she said?
That's what Corey said.
Or what she tells Corey to make him feel bad?
But they still talk, and she still cares about him.
We have you guys. Anyone in the chat, if you can find out what happened and comment and let us know, that would be great. All right, let's go to Jenny and Sumit. We actually didn't see them, but I want to know what you want to see happen with them.
Jenny and Sumit?
Yes, because he's gone.
I want to see Jenny go home to her family.
Yes.
And if Sumit loves her and wants to make it happen, he can bring his butt to the States, to Palm Springs, right?
Yep.
Okay.
I agree. Linda?
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to be crass, but I think that, he needs to get off the...
Okay, and
do you know what that means?
I don't.
So he needs to stop nursing. He needs to stop nursing.
Gotcha. He needs to stop being a chi-chi baby.
That's right.
Yeah,
and he also needs to just be a man, go back home, and if you're not going to do that, let her go. She's beyond grown. She's in her golden years. Let them be golden.
Yep.
Golden girl.
Stacey, thoughts?
I want her to go back home too. Be with
too.
her family.
Be with her grandkids, enjoy life, have fun with your little friends, and live it up.
Home.
That's what we need.
I feel like she could have just kept her nice little life in Palm Springs and visited him once in every blue moon.
Yeah.
And
Or
have that
not,
be
leave him in the. He loves to lie too much. It's hard to know what's
The Lion
what.
King.
It's the Lion King, Pinocchio. I mean, so many nicknames for this man.
So many
And
Disney
come on.
characters.
Yeah, he's a mess. Now, time for our favorite, Paul, and our girl Karine.
Yay!
That's y'all's girl.
Okay, yes, she is. No, Paul is really our guy. I feel like we pull for Paul. Okay, so they're looking for a place to live. What were your thoughts on Paul? I was really upset with him on the rent situation.
He's delusional. Paul, you don't have a job. So come all the way down with this 4,500 reals, which is $1,170 US. With what money?
Yeah.
Okay, so be thankful that you have a wife who says, hey, you know what? That's too much. A smaller place is fine with me. Something we can afford is better. This place might not be luxurious, but we're just a starter family. Let's have a starter place and make sure that we have a roof over our head when we have our baby.
Did that make you feel better about her, seeing how she reacted to...
No.
What?
It didn't make me feel better about her as a whole, but in that moment, I understood what she was saying.
Why? I want you to be...
I'm not
Team Karine. I know. I try to convince you every week.
I'm not Team Karine.
It's week 11, y'all. It's not happening.
It's a couple seasons, and she'll be like, "Okay, I like that."
No.
Yeah.
Ashley's serious. I don't see her budging.
Dead not Team Karine. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, and
I just don't think she's a nice girl.
Compared her to last week because you weren't here.
I said that Karine and Evelyn are the same.
No,
They are. They have the same.
She's nice.
No, they have the same soul.
Ashley sees something we don't see. I appreciate that though.
Penny in the comments said the same thing. She agreed with me. She said Evelyn and Karine are the same.
Okay, Penny.
Penny,
All right.
Penny's my girl.
I will say this: I was shocked, as Paul was, when he's trying to translate, and some random
Jared
is on the phone,
absolutely.
and then
I wasn't shocked at all.
You know what, Ashley?
Listen.
So here's the thing. What I thought was interesting, and I think it's something that's important for us to discuss, is when you're in a relationship and you're married to someone, is it okay to accept money from other people, whether they're your fans, your friends, some online dude, some online whoever? Is it okay to accept money from them because they're supporting you?
No.
I think we're going to talk about that in the special segment.
We can talk about that. We can talk about it now. Let's talk about
Is
it.
that a special segment?
No, let's talk about it now.
No,
okay.
because if it is, I'm ready to
have
talk
a lot
about
to
it.
say.
Let's talk about it.
I say absolutely not. We have a problem, and I'm giving you your ring back. I have no time. You're just going to use your side right now. No.
I told you guys what the deal was with Karine. I said she's just like Evelyn, and I think that there's some more shadiness going on.
Yeah.
And I felt bad for Paul. I really did. Like, you know what it is? I feel like I can see right through, like, the quiet demeanor. Like, oh no.
Karine, she's a little
And some
sneaky.
shiftiness going on. Yeah. So I don't know. I mean, she said, well, they helped me. And she didn't seem very apologetic.
She didn't.
She's like, they helped me. They helped me. And she made it seem like it was just a platonic friendship. That's not a platonic friendship.
Yeah,
Well,
let's
right.
be
He's sending
clear.
money.
Let's be clear. She was not apologetic at all. If anything, she was irritated that he was questioning her. So the thing is that it's not just this one person. Like, she has multiple people that she's met that she
That's her money.
gets money from. And I think it's weird.
It's
I think
normal to her now.
Yeah, I think it's weird. I think it's not okay. And I think that especially if you're you're married and about to have a baby, you shouldn't be talking to anybody about anything.
And then this goes back to what I was saying last week when she was kind of dragging Paul, and she was like, "Oh, well, he's finally making himself useful." I just knew that was coming from a really bad place. I was like, something's not right. Like, what do you do all day?
So do you think...
I mean, you hustle money, apparently, but...
Do you guys think that the DNA test is truly for the embassy,
Not gonna
or do you
hate.
think Paul just really wants to know? The DNA test.
I think it's both.
Yeah, I think
I don't blame him, but the baby's so cute, and the baby looks just like Paul.
I don't think it's for the embassy. I think you can provide a birth certificate and that suffices. I think it's for Paul, period.
Oh, and another thing, guys, about Karine that just does not sit well with me. The fact that she runs and tells her mom every time they have an argument, to me, that's just, you're asking for trouble. That's just adult relationships 101. You don't do that.
Well, you're also setting up your spouse for trauma and like drama with your family. You
Yeah.
see it with the family Chantel, because Chantel does the exact same thing.
Oh.
It's you have your family too involved in your issues, and you know what's interesting? You haven't confronted your husband about it. You're just talking about him. So how can he ever be successful with your family if you're only saying bad things about him?
Absolutely. All right, let's move into Laura and Aladin. So she's still stuck on him throwing these toys away, but if I can recall correctly, she was the one who offered to throw them away and asked him where the trash can was. I feel like she just wants, the reason she's harping on it is because at the end of the day, she's not going to be happy until she is satisfied. But that's all. I mean, I feel like there's not even a point to go into this anymore with that. But I do want to talk about her struggle with being a woman in, let's say, Qatar. 'Cause that's what she calls it.
you knew what you were getting yourself into. Where did you think you were going? Like,
Yep.
literally. Like, where did you think you were going?
Yeah.
We're trying to fight for our rights over here.
Yeah. It seems like
where
she
did you-
didn't do any
like-
research before she
I don't
went
think
over.
she did.
You can't play that
think she
over
was
there.
worried.
Like, it's not going to work. You've got a whole country against you then.
Yeah.
How funny was the moment when she met with Aladin's boss?
Yeah.
And he told her about the 4 wives.
Oh, yeah, she was shook.
Oh, that was
And
hilarious.
she tried to shake his hand, like, girl, that's not
I'm
going
gonna
to
show
change it.
you I'm a woman,
I'm
a strong-
stern and
Oh, yeah.
Strong woman.
Strong
Oh, yeah,
woman.
Laura, you're really going to change the country.
You're going to wear yourself out.
Listen,
That's what
I
you're
was
gonna
like,
do.
he ain't paying any attention to you.
No.
He didn't realize you were trying to be all strong woman, hear me roar. He was just like, nice to meet you, lady. You're going to
Yeah.
be one of 4.
Right.
That's
But
it.
back to what you were saying, Ashley. Yeah, she was really shook, and especially at the fact that she found out Aladin wouldn't have to get any permission from him to do whatever he wanted.
I think it was hilarious. And when they panned to Aladin's face and he was like this, like he had no idea.
Right.
I was making no eye contact with anyone. I was like, see.
He's up. You guys think he was up to no good? Don't you know no good?
Listen, he's probably like, this is going to be my first wife, and she's going to be like my Western wife, but then I'm going to have like a traditional wife, because his Western wife is clearly not trying to follow the culture and respect the culture. But I like that she's feisty, so I'll have her on the side, and then, you know, my proper wife, who I'll have babies with, because believe you me, that's important in that culture. And then he'll have his mistress, like someone who's actually his age, who he can, you know, run the streets with.
Oh, so
You think that will actually happen with her around?
He needs one more.
She's going to have to give in or
I know.
leave.
I was like, I left it at 3. I was like, the 4th is the wild card.
She's so stubborn. I don't see her waiting around for that.
I think overall, I think Laura was being a little dramatic this episode because I feel like Aladin was nicely trying to acclimate her to the culture. You know, he took her and told her, like, let's get ready for Ramadan. You're going to need something like this. And she took it as, oh, this is the beginning stages of you trying to change me. No, you live in a whole nother freaking on a whole nother continent, and you need to be ready for that. So he's just lovingly, you know, getting you ready for the changes that are actually happening now.
Right.
And then also she felt some type of way when he was coaching her on the handshaking rule.
Yeah.
Why is that a problem? He wasn't saying it in a rude way. He was like, "Hey, babe, this is what's up. We're about to go in here. This is what you're about to face. You know, just be ready."
And her son called it.
Yeah, he did.
He knows his mom.
Back to the kids.
Back to the kids. They're the parents in these, because their parents are immature. Like those kids probably raised themselves I mean, maybe with the parent a little bit, but I feel like they were the one that the parent went to for like therapy, talk therapy or whatever, because they're smarter than them. Yeah,
absolutely.
So May in the comments said that Laura will become the housemaid. She will take care of all the kids. Linda.
Y'all doing her dirty.
Meme from that one guy that
that made
Laura
that
was
crazy
having
grilled cheese. Remember him?
Yeah.
The meme says
Ludwig, right?
Ludwig's face while watching the latest episode of 90 Day Fiancé the other way. I told Laura not to bring those sex toys with her.
That's funny.
Hey, yeah, he was great. I want to see him
she's
again.
gonna stress herself out and tire herself.
Now, let's move on to the only couple that doesn't seem to really need therapy. Who do you think I'm talking about?
You're talking about Deavan and Jihoon.
Yeah. I really like them guys.
I do. I love them.
They're really just chill and easy to talk about, and it's really sad that she's going through what she's going through. We find out that, you know, she has high blood pressure and it's really bad for the baby. Again, this is something that's very relatable for a lot of women. Pregnancy and the issues and what all can happen to your body and how it can affect the child.
Yeah.
And I'm happy that she's talking about it. And I think it's really sad that he's not going to be there. I know
that is really, really sad.
Yeah.
But he should have listened to her.
Because she told him not to buy the ticket yet, and he bought the ticket, and now she needs him, you know, within the next 2 weeks, and he can't be there. And I think that's unfortunate because that's his first baby too, right?
Yeah.
So,
Now he's missing that moment.
Yeah.
And imagine having to
the computer.
Yeah.
Watch it.
Or have someone on FaceTime and not have them there holding your hand while you're like experiencing all this pain and bringing joy into it's crazy.
that and it's high risk, right? If she has this high blood pressure and the way she spoke about it, the baby needs to be taken out, or they could both die. Like that's high risk. You want to be there for your wife, and I feel like it's sad that he can't be.
Yeah. So I
really
understand her frustration. It's a lot.
This photo that we will talk about soon, because that makeup is killing me.
Yeah.
Like killing me.
She said it was
tried.
inspired. Yeah, she tried. But yes,
You know,
I
on
agree.
camera too, like sometimes you put the wrong colors.
She explained though. She was just trying the.
Oh, like something.
Yeah.
Linda will tell us
Linda
what
was
exactly
like,
she
"Don't
was.
spill the
What was
tea."
going on? Excuse me. Okay.
I feel like they actually have a solid friendship though out of all the couples. Like they're best friends. Like you see that. Like they actually connect on a friendship level. They probably enjoy a lot of the same stuff. And I feel like it shows. And he's responsible and she's just he seems like they're complimenting each other.
Yeah.
She brings out his little fun side. he brings out like the
and you know what I
responsible.
think I love is that they look like they're still in the honeymoon phase.
Yeah.
You know, like still like, oh, everything is rosy.
Do you see this ending though, or do you see it? I mean, it going
No.
past the honeymoon?
I think it's going way past.
Absolutely.
Nakia Emmanuel in the comments said Deavan and Jihoon need to be protected at all costs. They're so cute together.
Yeah,
They're cute.
Agreed.
And this is just backtracking a little bit. Sue said Laura researched jiggy toys more than the culture.
Basically.
Seriously, she was
She
out
asked more
for.
questions about that than anything.
Oh Lord.
Do better, girl. Okay, for our
my
final
God.
couple, Ronald and Tiffany. Now, he ends up passing the little test or
I
whatever.
knew he would.
You
I'm
did.
so
You called
happy
it.
for him.
And he picked up the dad without any problems at the casino.
Yay,
Yeah.
Ronald.
Is there anyone that thought that they wouldn't make it to wedding day?
No,
No?
I thought they would for sure.
I wasn't sure.
Yeah.
Well,
Stacey?
because. Sorry, go ahead.
No,
Did
I
you
think
think?
she's in it. I think she's in it,
Did you
even
think
if
they would
he
make it, though?
relapses anything. Huh?
You thought they would make
Yeah,
it?
I think so.
Linda, what were you saying?
I was gonna say I knew they were gonna make it because she just had his baby, and this was after that, so she was gonna marry him no matter what.
Yeah.
That's her baby daddy.
I think the cutest part of the wedding, of course, is our boy Daniel.
Yeah.
He's just like, and now I have a lot of responsibility in listening to two parents.
He's cute. He's smart.
He's such a good kid.
What did she do to get so lucky? I mean, she's super sweet too.
She's really sweet.
I'm just like, I mean, the
It's all
ideal
about how you
kid.
communicate with your kids too. 'Cause
Yeah.
I think that they pick up on that.
She
like
does
if
a great
you,
job.
Yeah, like if you are respectful and kind to them, then obviously they're gonna do the same in turn. You gotta do it when they're little.
Absolutely.
And yeah,
Continue-
I'm not a parent.
continue
I'm
to
just-
do it.
I'm just guessing.
But you know, you know.
Yeah.
All right, now for news. Well, no, for our special segment, what do you think? Now, for anyone just tuning in, Stacey's gonna hit us up with a couple questions, answer, and if you don't have a sign, obviously you probably don't at the house, but scream it out, put it in the live chat, let us know your answer.
Okay, guys, first question. Is it cheating if you take a break from your boyfriend or girlfriend and get with someone else? It could be a week, it could be a month. Is it cheating? Up to a month. I'm gonna say
break?
that. A break.
I don't do breaks.
I don't do breaks either, but if I'm looking at
if-
other people's breaks, and I'm gonna say that's a mess. Yes.
No, it's
cheating.
not. It's not cheating. Because to me, if we're breaking, we're broken. It's broke.
That's true.
It's broken.
You say it's cheating?
I think it would. I mean, I just see personally myself. I wouldn't go and get with someone else right away if we're trying to get back together. You know what I mean? Like I see it as messed up.
But usually with breaks, like the communication is ceased. Like you guys are separating for each
Some
other.
people take breaks for like a week though, so then you can just go have fun for that week.
That's a mess. Look, I just don't take
But
breaks.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm not
Some people
saying
do
that
that.
I would do that.
Yeah.
I'm just saying like it's kind of like free game.
Linda, why do you say
More
no?
like Ross and Rachel.
What was that?
Anyone
Bree?
watch Friends?
Friends,
Ross
yeah,
and
Ross and
Rachel
Rachel.
were on a break.
What happened when they went on break?
He slept with another girl.
And what did Rachel say?
She was done with him.
Oh, see.
That's how it should be. Linda, why do you say no?
I think that's exactly it. So I think that if you need to take a break and then decide that you need to be with something else, there's something fundamentally wrong with your relationship. Within that week, that means that you've been thinking about this longer than the week because you didn't just run and meet Betty, all of a sudden sleep with Betty and call it a day. So
right.
Betty.
no,
He fell.
Next question?
Okay, are you okay with your husband or wife having close friends of the opposite sex whom they text and communicate with regularly?
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
I'm okay with that.
I'm just saying no. Like, I mean, a child.
Where's the maybe sign?
I just really, yeah. Can we do that? No, we're gonna use our faces because Ashley doesn't have a maybe sign.
Oh.
So we're gonna do. I'm gonna take my answer back, and I'm gonna do the. It has to be something like, I don't know. I'm gonna just say maybe because I need to accept it, and it needs to be something like I know there's, you know, since diapers y'all done been tight, y'all, and there's nothing there. Other than that, kill it. Bye.
I don't know.
I'm not
I
here
don't
for
agree
it.
with that.
I don't agree with that either. I think that if you're in a relationship that you trust your significant other and believe in your relationship, then they should be able to. It's 2019, guys. They should be able to talk to whomever.
All the time?
Work, coworker, people. You don't know what it's about. I'm not saying, oh, this is a brand new friend that you met at the bar. That's a different thing. But if they've been friends for years, maybe even before you came into the equation, then it's okay for them to
Well,
be
that's
friends.
why I say maybe. If this was something from, that I have to decide.
You have to decide for your spouse or your partner?
Otherwise, I won't be with you. I'm not going to waste your time. If I don't appreciate the relationship, it's sayonara. We don't have to talk no further. I'm going to let you know now, I don't appreciate it. I don't have to put you in a hard place, and you don't have to make me feel uncomfortable.
That's fair.
You know what you want.
That's it.
Thank you.
That's it. And that concludes our special segment. What do you think? Straight like that.
So
now
Alex
for the news and
man,
gossip.
You better be tuning in.
I'm just like, no.
Oh my gosh.
Guys, okay, so, I talked about it last week. I talked about it this week. And Jihoon's makeup, last week I was like,
Devin.
she looks like...
Devin's makeup.
That's who I meant.
She meant.
It's okay. We get it.
Devin's makeup, Jihoon's partner, Devin's makeup, and so she watches our show, guys. So yay!
Yay, we love her.
And she commented, and she said that they wanted me to try Korean makeup, and I suck at Korean makeup. This is Devan, by the way. I only know Western makeup. So Devan, I take it back. I get what you're saying. They were trying to make you do something that you weren't really great with, but at least you're open-minded and tried it.
And tried because I wouldn't have done it.
I wouldn't have done it either.
Or I would have probably called a makeup artist, but then that costs money.
She's really great about that. Just being open to like his culture and everything.
Yeah, I love
really
it.
like that.
Make some relationship work. We'll make it work, I feel
Yeah.
like.
It does.
Okay,
As opposed to
guys.
some other people.
Guys, so the rumor mill is out there. Are they together? Are they not together? Are they together? So we see that Laura has posted a photo of them, and this is just from today. Looking like they're back together, right? Looking like they might be
like
in
it.
a hotel. And the thing is, he still has her scratched from his social media.
That's what I want to know. I said, but what is Aladin's
Yeah,
page looking like?
so he's posting photos of him and his friends and being at the pool and this and that.
Oh, he's living his best life.
He's living his best life, and
Wow.
this is another one of the photos that he posted where he was like, just me, basically me, myself, and I, looking handsome as anything. So the question is, are they or aren't they? What do you guys think?
I'm going to say no. It seems like Laura might be holding on to hope.
I don't think they're together.
I'm gonna say they're together, but I agree she's holding on. But they're
Okay,
together.
so I think they're still together. I think that he is playing up the fact that he's blocked her in the past and is continuing to block her for ratings for the show. That's what I
But
think.
I don't think,
But also
I don't think
personal.
she's going to play that game.
Well, she's not playing the game. That's why you see that she's still posting like there's no problem. So it's giving us the are they or aren't they?
Or
Which
she
is
has-
exactly what we need because we're talking it
But
up.
why would he just block her out of the blue? Like, they must have had some kind of falling
Yeah, like
out.
she
90
has,
day, they
she
play on
has
social
his
media.
password. She has his username. She's on there.
Do you guys remember that that's what he said that he does? Anytime he's mad at her, he just blocks her and then he reinstates her a few days later.
That's messed up.
But this is more than a few days. It's been a week.
Yeah, but she's still
Are they
posting
on a
about
break?
him. Maybe they're on a break.
Questions that need answered. What
Yeah.
break are they on?
He
Yeah.
said it's a breakup. She said it's a break.
What is it? I wonder.
Guys, we have this beautiful photo.
She looks just
Yeah.
like her dad.
Yeah, and I loved seeing that photo. I just think it's so beautiful of their wedding and their whole future. You just see it all here, like, here's to the future.
Wait, is that her dad in the photo? then?
Yeah.
He looks different than he did on the show.
I believe the guys that that's not the dad. I think that that's the minister.
Oh,
That-
you're kidding. I just could say she looked just like her dad.
That's the minister that
like-
married them. If you guys remember from
her
the
dad
episode.
looks like young. And
Yeah, her dad is young and hip.
Yeah, I'm so stupid.
No worries. No worries at all. And then they posted this
agree with
really cute. They posted this really cute collage of just being in that honeymoon bliss, and I love the fact that she always includes her son in it all.
Absolutely. Daniel is he's everything.
He's everything. Guys, okay, because we're on the other way, this is so appropriate. So, Americans traveling abroad to be with your foreign love, apply. They are casting at K1showcasting@gmail.com with a brief overview of your love story.
Let me find somebody who wants to go on 90 Day.
Listen.
we can create a whole situation.
Listen,
Who in the comments wants to?
Look at me right now. I nominate Brianna from our other
I
90
told her
Day
that earlier. She was like,
panel, and And I think she'd be fantastic TV. So I'm just throwing it out there. Go ahead, Brie. Handle it.
Is she dating somebody from Jamaica?
Yes.
She tells her whole story. Watch the episode. You're going to be like, what?
Yeah.
We have a whole special segment surrounding her. Yes. It's great.
And then my favorite little couple here, Jihoon and Deavan.
Yes.
And Jihoon posted.
Devan's jeans are cute. Okay.
I like their shirt. You guys are awful. They're throwing back to Las Vegas days, and I just think that they're adorable.
They
so
are.
Even with the filter, it looks fantastic. And then Jihoon also posted, "I'm just boring," and he has Deavan with the heart, and then Jihoon.
You're not boring. I really like you. We love y'all.
He's responsible. He's got it together. That's why he might think he's boring.
In a way.
But as opposed to the other crazy
No, they're
people.
definitely together, but responsible.
I love it. So, guys, I know that you guys have some thoughts about Evelyn and Corey. So I wanted to play this video, and then I wanted us to talk about it. So Evelyn posted, and guys, if you don't know, Stacey runs our 90-day fiance now.
Wow.
Instagram. Make sure you're following it with all the latest updates. And she has this posted because Evelyn had this posted. Let's take a look. So for you guys listening, they're doing a little salsa dancing.
The dog is dancing too.
I like that he's learning. I like this.
Okay, so I think that this shows a lighter, funner side of Evelyn. I think that maybe some people their personalities don't get portrayed properly, and perhaps she is really fun and easy. What do you guys think?
I don't think it's showing a lighter side. I think she's happy that he's doing something that has to do with her culture.
Ooh,
That's it.
the knife cuts thick. What do you think?
I just see two people dancing.
Wow, guys, wow.
I don't think anything about that.
I like it.
Okay.
I think she's trying.
Yeah.
She's trying. And I think that I could see the connection with them too. Mm-hmm. We do only get some things, guys, on the show. They're going to show us the crazy stuff. They're not going to show us that stuff.
Really? Because, I mean, we get some good stuff with Deavan and Jihoon, and they're really unproblematic.
But you guys, you got to remember, these two have been together for years already. We already know that, so they've made it. Maybe we're just seeing, like, the lull.
Yeah.
I was over here chuckling because Sue in the comments said Paul will be making Karine a chastity belt soon.
Oh, shoot.
He probably will. You know how he is. We don't put anything past
You know what?
Paul.
It's not only going to be a chastity belt, it's going to be bulletproof.
Right.
Because we know that that's
It's
what
gonna
he's
have
about.
nets and everything. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Just like, come on. No mosquitoes over here. You know how he is. All right, you guys. Predictions time.
AfterBuzz TV predictions.
Any good predictions? What we got, guys?
I'm predicting that there's going to be some smoke next week between Jenny and Sumit.
So you think we'll see him again?
Yeah, well, we
Okay.
did see that in the previews. Like, he's there, but it just seems like he wants to run the show from two different households, and it just
yeah,
doesn't
right.
work that way.
Because she pops up on him, it looks like.
Oh, you think she popped up on him?
I think.
I don't know.
I think she pops
We
up
shall
on him.
see, but I think that there's going to be like some smoke between them for sure. He's upset. I think his ego might be crushed a little bit. So
Something's there.
we'll see what happens.
Stacey?
I think the Evelyn Corey drama, I think we're going to see more of that. I think her ex is going to come in to play more. Corey said he won't ever talk about it again, but I think it's going to come back up. It's going to get sad. I think it's going to get crazy.
I know that we haven't seen them yet, but my prediction is with Angela
Oh,
and Michael. I think all this.
Wait, are they on the other way?
They're not on the other way.
What show am I on right now? It's just joking. I'm also super confused.
I can hop in if you want.
I think that Jihoon. Okay, no, I got one. I got lots of predictions. No matter what
so
show
many
I'm doing.
couples.
Yes.
So many.
Jihoon and Deavan. I think that Devan's gonna have no complications. We're gonna see next episode that she's gonna deliver a beautiful baby, and it's gonna profoundly affect Jihoon. That it's gonna make him want to come sooner, even though he missed the birth.
Yeah. I agree. And I'm going to say, I feel like Laura is going to be put in her place really soon, and it's not going to be from Aladin. Someone else is going to step in and actually tell her about herself. Obviously, his boss didn't get the chance to because she wasn't as outspoken to him as she was to the cameras in her little confessional. But eventually, or even maybe in the next couple episodes, someone's going to tell her about herself and let her know, you may be this strong woman in America, but here you're going to play by our rules.
You know when it's going to come? Just to jump off of that, Ramadan, because they don't play.
Yeah, they don't mess around.
Yeah. You can't be walking around in shorts.
Not only that, you're fasting from sun up to sundown.
No
and I think
food, no sex.
Nothing. Yes.
Yeah, her world.
But it's like, why wouldn't you want to be respectful of, their religion?
Yeah, but she should be respectful now.
Yeah.
For sure, but especially then,
Agreed.
Yeah,
But she's not of that mindset, as we can see.
Yeah.
I do have a question for you guys. Did they say how early Deavan is having the baby?
I think 2 weeks.
2 weeks early.
Yeah, 2
Okay.
weeks.
2 weeks early. So it's not like too bad, but I mean enough to, it's serious enough to get him out immediately. Overall, I thought that was a pretty good episode.
Yeah.
Definitely as fast as we wanted it. Got a lot more information than normal. Where can everyone find you guys? Social media.
You guys can find me on Instagram at Ms. Ashley Murray.
Yeah, and also on Instagram, you can find me at Stacey_Olivas and at 90 Fiance Now.
Guys, all across social media, Linda So Girly, hit me up. News Gossip.
And I'm your girl, Alex Bowers. You can follow me all over social media at Hey Alex Bowers. We'll see you guys next week.
Bye.
Our founder, Kevin Undergaro, and me, Maria Menounos, would like to thank you for tuning in to AfterBuzz TV. Remember, we're not just the first, we're the biggest in the world, and we're the only destination for all your favorite TV shows. Whatever you crave, we've got it. So go to AfterBuzzTV.com and check out our lineup. Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.